check away, and now the counter. Here come the Caps. Kuznetsov gets loose. Evgeny coming down the middle, a shot, and it comes in over. He scores! He scores! Evgeny Kuznetsov wins it for Washington! It's off to the third round! The Demons have been exercised! Good morning, good afternoon, and good night, Pittsburgh! We're going to Tampa Bay! The Capitals have done it! They slayed the...
Welcome back to another special weekend night with the Power Play Show with the hockey coach guru, Coach Frenchy, back again for the second time of the day on Sunday, August 8th, 2021. We are going to have a couple of news happening today in NHL. We're going to talk about the fantasy hockey as a goaltender, defenseman, forward. We're going to sharing everything like that. And finally, we're going to talk about what you want to talk about. You are the ones going to bring a subject tonight. I'm going to answer to your question. And finally, I promise you one thing tonight. The quiz is going to be early tonight. We're going to go early tonight, 9:50 to 10 o'clock. The Frenchy Quiz, 5 questions going to be out early tonight. We're going to start the night very well, and then we're going to start the week very great. So hopefully you're going to have a great time. Hopefully you have a great Sunday. Whatever you did, hopefully you did with the best of who you are. First of all, we want to welcome everybody. But before we start, he's back in the house again tonight. He follow Coach. Clipper is back in the house tonight. We are great to see him. First of all, we welcome everybody like we do all the time. First of all, directly from Nevada, he's the number one. He's a swimmer. He is the man. There you go. Sorry, that was the wrong one. Mr. Adam Bergie Burger. Directly from Colorado, he have an amazing, great dinner tonight with a beautiful woman, Mr. Patrice Bergeron's son in the house. Directly from Sherbrooke, dans la belle province de Québec, il est de retour ce soir. On lui souhaite un bon bonjour, un bon bonsoir, et peut-être une bonne semaine à la même temps. Why not? Welcome back, Mr. Nicolas de Goubi Bono. Here we go. He's back in the house tonight. We did not see him during the weekend, but now he's back directly from Everett, around Silver Stick, maybe. We'll see what he's going to do next year. But we welcome back Mr. Striatic. At that moment, guys, at the time we're talking about this, they're supposed to be back. The Olympics should be on for the NHL. They make the schedule and consideration they're going to go to the Olympics. They have a lot of pressure for the NHLPA about that. The player want to go there. The player really want to go there. The Richard player want to represent their country like anybody else. But, Ovechkin, everybody want to go back to Richard to play that's Olympics thing. I think it would be great if we can get this in February. It's going to be 3 weeks, so it'll be really interesting to see that. But wait, how coach get an Oilers locker room? He's not a nursing bonus laying around there anywhere. I don't know. I did not see Donald this weekend. I think he's already went to Locabos or maybe in Hawaii, Waikiki Island right now. It's like with the money he got, I think he's out. I'm by myself today. Today also is the CFL Eskimos, Edmonton Eskimos celebrate Joey Moss. Today won the amazing human being in the Edmonton Oilers and working there for, 1985. When Wayne Gretzky show up over there, he bring that Joey Moss. I don't know if you know the story about Joey Moss, but if you don't know, I will talk about this. But if not, they recognize and they're going to play with on the helmet Joey Moss for all year long for congratulations for Edmonton or Eskimos to do that. So that's what we are right now. Eskimo L's. Yep. Now, don't forget to click on the likes. I know we don't going to have a lot of people. I thought tonight would be more people Sunday night. What are people doing? Why they are not here? What's wrong with the people right now? It's not matter. We are at 3 subscribers, guys, to get 1,300. Can we get tonight when I'm going to bed? We'll see what's happening. But 1,297 subscribers we got so far before the show starts. So will Eric Stahl resign with Montreal? I don't think so, Adam. Because the line of the defense, the center or the bottom is really packed. You have Jake Evans over there. You have Cedric Paquette over there. You have Rand Poland over there. So it's really packed at the bottom. So I think they would not consider to resign him. I would be really shocked if they resign him. I wouldn't be surprised if Extall retire. That's what the feeling I see about him over there. But good question, Adam. Mr. Johnny Golden in the house. Yes, Trezek, Joey was an amazing person. You know, he came with Wayne Gretzky. Wayne Gretzky won him in the locker room, and he did everything over there. It was the icon for the Edmonton Oilers. Everybody, if you are hockey fans in Edmonton, whatever you are, an opponent fans, and the West Canadian, Joey Moss was one of the best, recognized figure person around after Wayne Gretzky, I believe. Like, everybody knows Joey Moss, everything like that. Bring smile every morning, every day. And a lot of players, they also said the reason I enjoyed to be there is because every day he was bringing a smile in my face because Joey was always smiling over there. So sometimes some people like him make his friends on the older life, and we think it's sometimes, they create an impact for others. So it's something I really touch about this. You know the story about St. Louis Blues also, the little girl. So you have always some people make something special, and that's the beauty of hockey. That's the beauty of the sport, to create some... Hello, Coach Bob the Monkey back in the house tonight. Welcome back, buddy. Thanks for being joining us tonight. I didn't forget your question, Johnny, that the rumor is getting a little bit louder. Fact like Kelchinak, can he go to Toronto? Can Marc Bergevin open the door? Kelchinak as a center. I don't know. Can he do that? I don't know. He's still powerful, I believe, but I don't know what if Montreal can try it again, see what happened over there. Kelchinak on the Grayson Street has not always been great, but he looked like he's going to have another live to show up back in the NHL. You have a couple of things, 2 teams in KHL won him also. We're going to know more about this. I don't see Montreal can use him as a winger, but again, he's a dangerous guy. He can score for sure, but I don't know that the quality of his play as a center can help him right now, the Montreal Canadiens. So it'll be interesting about that. It's going to be a low contract if he signed with the Montreal, but Toronto is still looking for him also. So, but Johnny, yes, that rumor is existing now. I heard that today, and that could happen, to be honest with you, but we'll be interesting about that. Could Tavares be an Hall of Fame? Yes, confirm 100% is going to be Hall of Fame. So, no, I'm not worried about that. Don't forget to click on the likes. You have more people showing up. Thank you to be a part of the show tonight, everybody. And any question, it's going to be more like an open show tonight. It's not like the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. We just want to open up a show. I was not supposed to be here, but my schedule opened up. I have to be on the ring earlier today. I thought we stuck at the ring until 11 o'clock, but I get out earlier. So any subject you want to bring, any question, I'm going to give you a couple of news around the league, but every time, not at all. Armason, not at all. Been a great defensive, and for 10 years, one of the best, and he's an underrated player, to be honest with you. But unfortunately, he's not going to Hall of Fame. The number are not there, the stat is not there, so I don't think so it will happen, to be honest with you. But yeah, that's what happened for him. For Mr. Yamarson, where he got retired a couple of weeks ago. Not going to come back in NHL about that one over there. So that's what happened about that. I don't think so. I will forget anybody. We are not about like 5, 6 people tonight. It is what it is sometime. Let's jump into the next thing we want to talk about. I want to talk about this. A couple of news happening today. I'm going to be back and forth. But I mentioned this morning about Brendan Perlini's going a 1-year contract, a 1-year, 2-way contract for $750, $7,000. Perlini is 6'3", 2010. He's going to split between AHL and try to play for the NHL. I played in Switzerland last year, but the contract I want to talk about this is today, happening this afternoon, late afternoon. They signed a backup goaltender, number 3 in the organization so far. Maybe number 4 because he's behind Stalock. Stalock. He's still there, I believe. The others are single. There's Stuart Skinner to a 2 years, 2-way contract extension. $750, $100,000, 125 guarantee money on that one over there. So we'll see. I don't think so. He's going to be very busy in the NHL, but it's good to have some depth in any organization. Whatever you are, you want to have at least like 5, 6 goalies in the organization. So I think Skinner doing this for sure for about that one there. Ronnie, I didn't see you. Did you show up earlier? That's the first time I see your statement, but forget about that. Welcome back from Montreal, Mr. Ronnie Odette. And he's back in the house. Number one fans of the Tampa Bay Lightnings, Mr. Eagle Fink. Yeah, that's that's a good one, Adam, about that one over there. I think everybody can be a goaltender. You can have an application to go to the training camp for the Oilers next season. That's maybe something could happen for there about that one over there. Is Pickering is Hall of Fame? Yes, he's going to be a Hall of Fame, really an icon for the Nashville Predator. He have a great number. The last 2 years, they struggled a bit, but before that, guys, he have a great number. Season was 16, 17. They make all the way. A great number about that one there. Talking about goaltender, we have another one decide to retire today. Anders Nilsson. At 31 years old. This is because injuries like the neck and other injuries make him to stop to play hockey. He was a draft by the New York Islanders. I think it was 62 overall pick. And he never been that, he's a little bit switching team a lot. He played for 6, 7 different teams during his career in NHL, 2 years with Islanders, and then he go from St. Louis. He finished with the Buffalo. He went to Ottawa. And most of the time, it was 1 year per time. He played only 161 game in NHL with 59, 74, 15, a 306 goal again average, and a 907 save percentage. So that's what happened about him. So he decided today to get retired, and then most of the people was talking about this. So that's what happened. Here we go. Hold on. I'm missing a couple of things. I'm at Netflix today. All right. I don't have Netflix, so I'm fine to me. Hopefully you're doing well, Mr. William Sheffield. I'll be interesting to beat Hoffman with Gallagher. I think that would be a good match over there. I would not put Gallagher with Anderson at any moment. Too power forward, like KD. But I would put definitely Gallagher. We try at least to try that line for sure at the beginning to see Hoffman what he does with KK. Gallagher. I think Gallagher have to find a particular center. Right now, Suzuki with Caulfield, so I don't see Gallagher go with him. Gallagher, Jake Evans, possible. That would be interesting to see that. But I think Gallagher, Hoffman, that would be good to see this, though, for sure, about that one over there. Do you think Nashville, definitely, take a note, they're going to retire his jersey? I don't know if next year or the following year, but his number 35 is going to be hang at the top of the building, the Brimstone Arena, in the next couple of years, for sure. He is maybe the biggest star over there, as people recognize an icon over there. I think Shea Weber was there at the beginning, but after that, I think Piquet Rene carry on this part for many years over there, for sure. My fantasy hockey strategy, just carrying 5 of them and start them against the worst opposition. Yeah, possible. Could be the good one. It does not work for NHL. No, I don't think so. He will work about that one there. All right. I don't listen too much Netflix. I cannot helping you about that, William. But just be careful. Just be patient. It's going to be better, and when he get out a little bit more in 2022. So that's what happened about that one over there. So I think they will be good about that one over there. About the Netflix. So yes, like I do. Oh, by the way, can I get this? I don't think so. I have this. We create with Wilburton, Montreal remain close to the team. No, not at all. Those ones you have hurt like that, Johnny, they stay at home. They not travel with the team. They're not going to be around. They will be out and they care about themselves. Can he come sometime? Of course, can he, you know what I mean? But because he's out for the year, you're not going to see him around Montreal Canadiens for sure. What is going to be interesting is to see. I don't think so. I don't see they would give Gallagher a captain. I think they're going to carry on 3 different jerseys with A on them. I think Petrie is going to get 1. Gallagher is going to get number 2. It'll be interesting who will get the number 3A. Can they go with the youngest one like Suzuki? It'll be interesting to see that. But that's what will be something I'm looking for about that one over there. The next couple of weeks, see if they're going to give another captain for the rest of the year, honestly. Or they name a captain, interim captain. I don't know what their plan of the Marc Bergevin. I didn't hear anything about that. That's what I'm talking about now. It's all about coming from me at that moment. Hey, coach, the thinking has the most pressure when they stumble forward. Here, coach, the fighting have the most pressure to win at Toronto Maple Leafs get going. To win, I don't think so. Winnipeg should be there. I think if you talk about this, I think I will be honest with you. I will go differently, like you said. I will go with Colorado. That's the biggest team. I believe they have to pressure there. Vegas is number 2. I would think it will be there. The top 5, I would say Toronto have to be around that team also. I would say Washington and Pittsburgh have a lot of pressure. When I'm talking about them, because they are getting older. So the pressure to win is getting, I think Montreal, to be honest with you, they will be like 15, 16, 17. The pressure is still there, but not the top 10 in my book. You have other team, they have to running after to win. And Buffalo is the worst team in the NHL, so I don't see they have a pressure to win over there, to be honest with you. At least if you're talking about, me, I'm talking about winning the Stanley Cup. I'm talking about the pressure is higher for the team I just talk about at that moment. Who would be the new captain for the Flames and Coyotes? It will be interesting what the Flames going to do about that one over there, because the one they're going to be a captain, the guys, I would not be surprised Lindholm get it. I think Elias Lindholm can get that kind of or anything. But now I don't know they would go with Tkachuk. I don't see Monahan to get there. I don't see Goodrow to get there because I think their days is maybe at least one or two get an extension, like Goodrow get a 6-year contract, something like that. At that moment, I was thinking more about anything as a defenseman, or like I mentioned, maybe Elias Lindholm could be the one for the captain for that part of it. For the Coyotes, you put your name in the helmet and the hat, and you pick up the captain over there. But I think Chick Run, it could be the one. I believe they're going to look about this for sure. If the Panthers win the cup, who will Barkov pass cup to Obi or Eglin? I'll be honest with you, they will give this to Orvis. They always give the second guy get the cup usually is the oldest player in the team. So I think Orvis or Bobrovsky could be someone can get the second time over there. Now, Huberdeau is 28, maybe is the second player after that. But usually that's the routine in NHL. You always gave like the cup to the oldest player, everything like that. But I think it could be. I wouldn't be surprised they gave this Orvis after that to Huberdeau. But again, they can go also with Huberdeau. But I don't see Ekblad get that one right away after that. Michael Rosenblatt in the house. Georgia. Todd Williams. Welcome aboard, Todd Williams. I think it's the first time I see Todd Williams in the chat. Welcome aboard. If you are new, subscribe. If you already subscribed, we appreciate it. Welcome back. If it's not the first time, certainly we invite you, everybody, to click on the likes. That would be awesome. If you can click on the like, that would be great. Luchik for captain, why not going happening? Good, and you? Good. My mom and dad is going out. I need to get out. If she was marvelous. All right, no problem, buddy. Oh, he's back in the house. We did not see him for a couple of days ago. I don't know what's going on with him, but I don't know what he's at. James Salmon in the house tonight. Welcome back. This is the sound effect. It's funny you talk about Marlowe. I just typing 12 different things marks my season 2021, 2020, 2021. 12 different things. Marlowe is the first one as become the number one players who play another, the most game in the NHL. Do you know, like, if you want to beat Patrick Marleau, guys, you have to play 22 years in NHL and never get hurt. If you want a chance to go past Patrick Marleau. What would be interesting about this, I think at that moment, is between him and the San Jose Sharks. When he was at Vegas, the night they asked, what is the most important in the game? He was said, he started to cry because for him is to go at the rink. That's what he knows. That's what he does. And I wouldn't be surprised. I think Joe Thornton is going to play in Switzerland next season. I think he will stay over there with the AC Davos. I believe he's going to be play and oversee. I don't see anybody can sign. Well, no, that's true. I don't see team can sign him, and I don't see him. He want to play anywhere. Other effect, he play in Toronto, possible San Jose, but San Jose does not want him anyway. So I wouldn't be surprised Big Joe back and play one more year if he want to play hockey in this area. He love to be an overseas. He train right now over there with the team, so it'll be interesting about that one there. Thanks, Jen Summit, to be here with Marlo. Yeah. Good evening, Coach Dan Asham, back in the house tonight with his beautiful Colette. First of all, we tell this.
You are awesome. You are amazing.
Welcome back, Danny and Colette. Hopefully you click on the likes tonight, guys. I appreciate a lot to be here tonight. Like I said, we go around the league. We question to all the questions you have. I can switching this. About that in a few minutes. I'm going to disappear. I'm not going nowhere, but I'm going to disappear because I'm going to talk about a fantasy hockey a little bit, and I have to show to you the full page about that one over there. About is Piquet Subban as a Hall of Fame? I don't think so. He is, unfortunately. For the goaltender, guys, I pick up the best 30 players. And this coming from its friend website, everything like that. But most for NHL, I follow a lot of every 3 days, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, the Fantasy Hockey NHL with the 3 guys over there. And that's the list out there, what they have. Kaden Jenkins in the house tonight. Don't forget to click on the likes. That'd be awesome. Thank you again to join us. Thanks again, everybody. So that's the list. I don't know if you think about that list, what you think, if you believe you have some, maybe a goaltender is not there, or you think your goaltender should be better, everything like that. What is the 2 asterisks, guys? The 2 asterisks over there is the RFA, and they did not sign their contract yet. So they're all RFA, and they have to sign the contract for the upcoming season, like Zorokin, Chesterkin. We have Saros, Samsonov, Carter Hart about that one there. But that gives you about the 30 players goaltender right now on the fantasy. So if you follow the fantasy, by the way, we have a fantasy, we have a fantasy, Jesus. Let me check about this. 2 seconds. Hold on. Don't go nowhere. Be patient with me. I'm going to give you this for you. All right. I'm going to put this in the chat. I don't know if it will work. I don't know if it works. Yeah, too many letters. That's not good. I cannot do it in the chat. That's crazy. Hold on. I don't know if someone can try it, but that's the link to follow and participate the Hockey Nation live show, guys, for the upcoming season. We do a fantasy. You're welcome to sign out. You have the link inside the chat. You click on it, join the team. We have already Michael is in, I believe. We have Dave is there. Patrice already here. There, I'm already in. So you're welcome to join us. That's the link over there. So you can click on it. Let's try to check this. That'll be good. It works, coach. Awesome. Thank you so much, Adam. Hopefully you're going to set up. Joe Level 3 back in the house tonight. How you doing, Joe? Ça va très bien. Yes, we talk about a little bit, Joe. On a parlé de ça à peu près une couple de minutes. Le fait que Galchenyuk is maybe go to Toronto or Montreal looking about this. It would be interesting to follow up with that part of this, but we'll see what he can do. The only way he can play for Montreal, guys, is as a center. He could play winger, but the winger in Montreal are packed right now. So can he become a third center or a second center? I don't know. But, who knows? Galchenyuk, better, older, maybe better. He's been there. He scored 30 goals before. Can he score now? I don't know. I don't know. It all depends how Poland is right now, right? I don't know if Rand Poland is ready to step up to play a regular in NHL. That's the biggest problem they have right now for the Montreal Canadiens. So it'll be interesting to see this. Coach, the last 2 years, he's in the playoff play at another level. They have no problem with the pressure. He has proved to me he is a captain. His team gave him the C. They cannot give any C to Suzuki, to anybody else until Weber is out, completely out the team. So for respect at any team, they will not give him the C. Now, that's my point. I'm not sure they're going to go interim as a captain, or they just said we're going to go with 3. It's friend A. Would be like that. I would not be surprised some point Suzuki get a letter on the jersey for sure. But would be interesting about that one over there. About that. I will be back. I'm going to play Xbox with my name. No problem, William. Don't forget, guys, to click on the likes. I will appreciate about this. It will be interesting if Galchenyuk is going to be in Montreal for sure. So this is about the goaltender, guys. I don't know if you have any question about those calendar. I'm a little bit concerned about Frederick Anderson, number 8. But again, Carolina is going to be a good team. So I think he's get there for sure. Come on. No, I know that, Ronnie. But they cannot said because he's on a long-term injury reserve, said, by the way, we're going to give a captain to Gallagher with Suzuki, and now you're not captain anymore. That's not how it works in hockey. For respect of the players, they will say, look, we don't know what is going to happen the next year until he's completely not out of the lineup roster or anything like that. They will not take out the captain like that. They will wait to be sure it's confirmed he's not going to come back and play hockey or something like that. So they can have a captain interim during the time, but I don't see they will do an interim. I will thinking they will go with all 3A for the respect of Shea Weber. And that's how it works usually in hockey. That's my point here. Thank you so much, Brother Monkey. How this works, we'll talk a little bit more about this a little bit later, about that one. The fantasy now for the defenseman guy is, look, Edmund number 1, McCall number 2, Fox 3, Eggblood is number 4. The injury, guys, it came from last year, so don't worry about that. Don't worry about the injury right there. Johnny Colson, Hughes, he still have an RF3 to sign up. McEnvoy, Pietrangelo, Hamilton, Zed Jones. I'm a little bit concerned about Zed Jones at number 10, to be honest with you. I have more players. I will jump Tyson Barrie in the top 5 if I was to pick a fantasy over there. Eskinen, I will not be there. I think I have other players like Donald Nurse will be something I will put maybe in the top 15 for sure. Werenski and no injuries. I think Werenski can be a top 15 over there. Shepard, he could be another one at the top over there. The rest is not too bad for the 30s. So D'Angelo, we'll see. D'Angelo, guys, he can do 50, 55 goal for sure. How do I draft my team? We're going to have a special draft about the monkey one day, and you draft your own players with the player all on the board, everything like that. So that'll be the reason how we go to do that about that one there. For the forward, guys, I have 60. Yeah, Ronnie. Again, as like I was reading again, your point is like it's just for the respect of Weber. I believe they will not do that. Now, again, I could be wrong. At least Weber mentioned publicly he would prefer the C go to someone else, but I don't see this. I really don't see this Weber to do that. I believe they will go with 3A. But I like the fact you mentioned Suzuki. But Gallagher should get one over there for sure. I think a defenseman. I think the next defenseman to get it is Petrie with his longevity with the team. So I think Suzuki, Gallagher, and Petrie about that one there. I would be a little bit nervous to put Suzuki as a captain at his young age right now, at 22 years old. I still he's missing. Until Gallagher is there, I think the C should be a Gallagher. This is my opinion only. McElroy is overrated. Where's McEnroy? I'm sorry about that. Let me check back. Yeah, 7 for me is a little bit high for me. I think he's good two-way defenseman. I don't see like a lot of point as a fantasy hockey. I think I would put more like between around 15, to be honest with you. Like Werenski is better for me. Roman Hughes is better for me. Nurse is better for me. So, yeah, if you look about that list, excuse me, I agree with you. Thought about this one. I hope Weber can come back healthy. Is the one, my friend, defenseman. Yeah, I don't think so. Weber is going to be back in NHL. So, it'll be interesting. Now, for the fantasy hockey guys, it's McDavid, McKinnon, Kucherov, Dressel, Matthews, Martian, Panarin, Rantanen, Pasternak, Kane, Huberdeau, Ovechkin, Crosby, Tkachuk. 14 Tkachuk, I'm surprised, to be honest with you. And Fun Parkov. I think Parkov should jump in before Huberdeau and Kane, or that area for sure. Point could be a little bit higher if he play with all the time with Kucherov. I don't know what Brandy Tkachuk is there. I think Brandy Tkachuk should be about 25. I'll be honest with you, or at least around Bergeron. About that one over there. Matthew Tkachuk, I don't know if they are something family with the family. Tkachuk, Matthew, I don't see he's there. I don't see him why he's 26, to be honest with you. That's the two lists. I think I'm a little bit concerned about that one over there. if Nashville going on rebuild, it could happen. But I don't think so. The way they manage right now, I think they will drop the salary. But I think it could happen the next 2 years. I think the first general manager at some point can be fired. It's time that David Poile at some point. But we'll be interested again. They fire about that one over there. I think Canadian team have more pressure to win the last cup game from Canada was 1995. Yeah, if you think that way, but my point when I was said earlier is the pressure is coming. Like I'm talking about the way they build their team. Like Colorado guys, they have to win. If not, the next 2 years, this team is not going to be like they are. The money, they don't have enough money to pay everybody, and the team is already starting to go a little bit down with losing Gruber, Graves, Sad, and they need some other players about that one over there. So that was talking about that way over there. I was not talking about just where they are located and the Canadian team. I think Vegas have to win. The pressure, they have to go all the way to the finals, right? And that's what I'm talking about. Washington is getting older. The next 2 years, Washington will be out after that with Oshie out. Ovechkin will be 37 years old, 38. Backstrom will be about 35 years old. And they don't have a lot of prospect back. Pittsburgh says another thing. Crosby Malkin is going to be 35, 36, 37. At some point, they cannot hang in there all the time. Letang will be another one. So Pittsburgh have that pressure to perform right now with the quality player they have. That's what the way I was talking about earlier. But I understand your point, Ronnie, about the Canadian team. Yeah, I agree with you about that one over there. I think he should be about 10, around 10 about that one there, for sure. The next one is finalist. Finalist, that one over there is the 31-60. Of course, this list is not perfectly, all, but just give you an idea about the fantasy. We're going to go deeper. I'm going to make a special show for the fantasy hockey to prepare your fantasy hockey about that one over there. I think, 46, 47, Sam Bennett. I think Reynolds is going to have more points at Bennett. Bennett is going to be there. And it's interesting to see Jason Robinson at 49 on that one over there. But that's the kind of list you have there. Just give you an idea what's going on about that. The proof that Ford took for Montreal to bring back the cup to get back to Canada. Yeah. We'll be interesting about that. I think Montreal will have a difficult year next season. I'll be honest with you. I do not see Colorado getting younger. No, this is getting older. Of course, think about this. 9 years already McKinnon is in. On my 12 things mark the season, I think one of the things is the elimination of it's an elimination of the Colorado. I think it's a blow. They lost against Vegas after they they lead by 2 win, and they lost an OT. When they lost an OT, the game number 3, it was lead 1-0, I believe, and they scored 1-1, and then they lost 2-1, I believe, the game number 3. That changed completely that series. They should not lose that game, and I think Colorado will go through Montreal better at Vegas because the speed of the player, everything like that. So Colorado have a great opportunity to go all the way this year. I think for me, it's really one change completely the season 2021 for sure for me. I would like to go to the Ab Stadium. So much great history. Yes, great place to go to Center Bell Center for sure. NHL, how can you report? Is in the house tonight. Would you like to have McKinnon or Barkov? Oh, I think, to be honest with you, I will go with Barkov. You know what I heard? I don't know, you guys, you follow also, but I'm sure you follow also, but we're starting to hear a lot of negativity about McKinnon behavior inside the team, inside the locker room. I don't know if we hear about Zadorov recently. We heard another player talk about him also. Is it Ryan Graves? Someone else talking about McKinnon situation about inside the locker room or as a person. I don't know if you hear that too, but that's what I heard recently. Don't forget to click on the like. We're 15 click tonight. Again, I'm going to be there for another 7 minutes, 8 minutes. You have any question you want to talk about this, we're going to go through different questions. And then after that, we're going to quiz early tonight. I'm going to finish an early show tonight. I don't want to be here like 2 hours now because I don't like it. It's just like we have to prepare the week. Tomorrow I have a big show at 11 o'clock, guys. That'll be awesome with Michael De Villano. Who would you like to do? I have Bergeron and his prime or Barkov? Barkov. Barkov is still starting to be on his peak. But Bergeron, I will take him also. But I think I would go with Barkov. I heard him say during the press conference he was not on. Yeah, it was 9 years, Adam. Honestly, you know, he feel the pressure over there. He feel like I think this year, more like 2 years ago. 2 years ago, they get out because the injuries goaltender. But they have everything. This thing was rolling everything after 6 games. They won the first 6 games in the playoff. They destroyed the St. Louis Blues. They completely dominated the game number 1 against Vegas. The second game, they won on OT. A goal to Mika Rantanen. And then they go to Vegas. And Vegas, they lead, 1-0 or 2-1, something like that. And then you have like the goal of Pacioretty, I believe, tie the game, something happening like this, and then they score on OT Vegas, and they win the game number 3, and then it was over. And, Gruber fall apart after that. And McKinnon have a lot of pressure. He thought he's going to be all right, and everything was looking great for them after on the first 6 games of the playoff. And then they got down after that, and that's for me. It's, it was not great for him for sure. Opening fan would be waving donuts and McKinnon until the end of time now. Yeah, I agree with you about that one. Yeah, we'll see what Barkov is going to. He's getting there right now. I think Barkov, it's a very difficult question because I think Bergeron did so much when he was on his prime. Now, at that moment, I'm sure Barkov is a bit better. Whatever, have a good year, Bergeron, last season. But I think at the end, Barkov will have more. I think Bergeron, he recognized, but I think he's underrated at some point. But Bergeron, listen, everybody would take Bergeron. The team Canada would take Bergeron again. You have only him can play both ways like him. It's unbelievable what he does. And Barkov is getting close to him for sure. Hey, Coach John Gregor directly from Boston, Massachusetts. If the season starts tomorrow, who do you see in final? If the season starts tomorrow, the press conference, the Western Conference is really wide open at that moment. Colorado is not done with his lineup. Vegas is a little bit not better like they was last season. I'm worried about Leonard and the goaltender, Bronsois. I'm worried about the inside the locker room over there. We don't know with Kaprizov with Minnesota. We don't know with Jonathan Toews with Chicago. Everything like that. So it would be really, 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 really interesting about that one over there. Wow. I wouldn't be surprised if one team of Florida State, the Florida in-state, I don't know the Panthers, Tampa, I think they will go all the way to the finals. On the West Conference, we have to give back again to Colorado. But again, I'm not sure it's Vegas, Colorado on the West, on the Pacific Division, and then on the Central Division. I'm going to go with a long shot, guys. Because the goaltender Edmonton is not fixed yet. So I cannot put Edmonton. I'm going to go a Cendrillon team like Montreal. It's going to be Winnipeg Jets. Again, one of the 2 teams in Florida. I don't know which one of this yet. But the Winnipeg Jets is going to be my surprise. If I had to name a surprise on the West Conference right now, it would be that team over there. Again, because I don't know what Jonathan Toews is going to do. But at that moment, I love Winnipeg Jet, what they look like this year so far. And when you have a goaltender, everything could happen. And on tap, welcome back in the house. What your favorite defenseman? Perry, mine is Pelech and Polak. Yeah, there was one of the top best defensemen as the duo last season. At some point, I think they are one of the best, to be honest with you. Now you're welcome, NHL. Thanks to Coach for being us with it. It's not a like no problem. It's a pleasure. Yeah, we try to change the play sometime. Don't forget to click on the likes. I'm excited to see Eggblend. We got a spirit and Eggblend get healthy. Yes, you're going to be. I can again. I think someone mentioned about the. I think in our talk about the defenseman over there. We'll be interested to have Montour get a first link going to play over there. I would not be surprised if Shara signed with them. To be honest with you. Really disappointed Tampa lost Yannick Gord. I thought they were good chemistry with the team. Yes. Yannick Gord, you know what I mean? Like Coleman, Goodrow, and Gord. They lost completely the third line. But the problem with that part, Todd, it's the money. They have to lose someone over there. So they have no choice to lose someone over there. And, they lose all three at the bottom. The expansion, they have to drop their salary at some point. I think Cyril Lee is better. I think Killorn brings something. Palat, I think Palat would be someone they would thought he would go. But he go, Cyril Lee was on expansion. And they don't have no choice to go. Todd, another problem they have Tampa Bay. Not effect to losing the money and the players, but they have to protect 8 skater. Like, you have to protect 4 defensemen and 4 forward. That's the reason they lose Gord. If you have a choice, they would go 7 forward, 3 defensemen. But I think they don't want to lose McDonald at some point. And that's the reason, or Cernak. That's the reason they select, what's crazy, they better them for lose Gord, everything like that. Gord bring energy, everything like that. But again, I don't see him to be, it's a 15 goal per year, I believe. And now he's going to have a shoulder problem also. But, of course, he's the spark plug at the team over there, right? Hopefully they will have fun people like Ross, Colton, and Joseph, and those kind of players who can step up. But they're not going to be the same team. But, again, they are strong enough. They did not lose the best of the best. They did not lose the top 6. They did not lose the 4 or 5 defensemen. And they have the best goaltender in NHL. So for me, they can not look like they was, but they have a great chance to go all the way again to be in my book. Which Panther player would you take for Team Canada? Huberdeau. After that, Ekblad. We still have no words on Kaprizov Fiala contract. No, but the monkey, nothing about this. Fiala is going to have I think is it 18, August 11, or the next couple of days is going to be there about that one. Do you think Arizona is Weston Casgon Prim? He's stuck in that area. I'm sure they will talk to him. I'm sure they have a relationship with him. They mentioned about the plan, everything like that. But unfortunately, like Ramos Dallin is another one right now struggle because both teams rebuilding. I think Arizona is targeting to get Shane Wright for next season. And then after that to get Connor Bedard for the 2 years. That's what they're talking about that one. Or the 2 Russian kids. I think that will be something Arizona is targeting right now. The way they do their stuff right now, I believe they're going to get there. The shopping is not over. I would not be surprised if Christian Torak is going to be traded the next couple of weeks out of Arizona. If Bergeron has the opportunity to win, would probably not play for Montreal. I don't think so. He has the opportunity. You know what I mean? Like, if you really want to get out him, he just put him again a 5-round pick or 6-round pick. He get out. I think they have a plan for him. I think they need to have him on the top 9 at that moment. If they don't have anybody they can go to get him, they're always missing a center. And to losing Dwayne, that will put their left wing situation not on the right good. You know what I mean? Like, do you go with Jonathan Drouin or you go with Paul Biron? You know what I mean? You go with Jonathan Drouin. I think Drouin have a more skill and talent at Paul Biron. So I think at that moment, I'm not sure if that's the right thing to say that. I think he can play well under Dominique Ducharme. But it could be a great asset for a big trade like Christian Ftarak for the Arizona Coyotes. I think him with Parlin, like you said, or Romanov, I think they will move Ftarak. I think it's too much, be honest with you. I think I will go more like Drouin and maybe a first-round pick, something like that. But Bergeron don't like to trade his first-round pick. I'm a good fan of the Jets. Jets Panther final bucket. Strategic. I'm not sure. I just at that moment, I'm a big fan of Hollybuck. Cadet, say hi, Coach. Cadet, welcome back. Let's get, Oh, yeah, 22 likes when I went out to get 25. That's the normal night, guys, is to get 25. We have about 5 minutes, guys, of the quiz. I will respect everybody. Every night, all week, I'm going to do the if we don't talk or we're not done yet the talking, I'm shut down everything at 10 o'clock, and I do the quiz at 10 o'clock. And then after that, we want to talk more about hockey. I'm willing to do it. But I want to respect everybody. Everybody likes to come here for the quiz at the end. I think it's fun to see this. It's getting better, bigger and bigger. So I like to do that too. So next 5 minutes, we're going to be ready for the don't be discouraged. Just one person. Let's go. Time for the quiz. Here we go, Adam. I did not read your spot, but I will be back. I see something outside in the sky. Where is it? Preparation. Alex Starlock consolation. Counts my winner in my Stanley Cup. Oh, my God. Alex Starlock. I don't see it static, but I will tell you one thing. If you are right, you are a genius. You are a genius. What do you see Whiteman role in Montreal? As a puck mover, a little bit what they did with Gustafsson, not too much. I think they for the protection. I think for depth. But, that's pretty much what he is right now. But again, I like the fact they have won something like that. I thought they would pick Tony DeAngelo. If I was Marc Bergeron, I would take Tony DeAngelo. That would be my pick. He can do 55, 60 points. Young, 25 years old. Wedman is 31 years old. But I don't expect too much about him, to be honest with you. They're missing a defenseman for sure on the right side about that one. Anthony Manzano in the house. Yeah, I don't go outside. I'm inside right now doing this, but I understand what you mean. I wish the Panthers could get Shingram. It would be amazing, yeah. But, first of all, he was born here in South Florida. His dad and everything like that. So, Coach, is this the reason why in general NHL franchise put a stigma on the drafting relations prospect? Not really. About that, Anthony, I think they always go with the best player in front of them for the draft, and they pick what they see the best for them. But the Russia guys have a a lot of young, talented players, 17, 18 years old right now. I just checked. I was talking about the HLINKA-GRETZKY CUP, where the Russia beat the Slovakia 7-2 in the finals. And but I did not talk about this, unfortunately. But that's what happened about that one there. Hey, 20 likes. 22. Let's go for 25 before we leave. That'd be awesome. What the top four should be as the pattern look like. Right now, it's Forsling with Montour, Ekblad, and McKenzie Wegar. They are a great deal on the discussion tonight that Abs are looking to pick up or not. Yeah. It started yesterday morning, but yesterday late last night, kept bring up today as a trade, NHL trade rumor around the NHL. They talk about Kalchnak, about that one there. $1 million less. I'm not worried about this. He can give a chance. He proved he can score. I don't see he can. I don't see he would bring a lot more. I don't know his level of motivation, everything like that. But it will be another interesting move from, Bergevin did it before. He did Kovalchuk. He did, those kind of players come back here for 1 year, try it, and see what he look like, everything like that. So I wouldn't be surprised he tried to get him, but I don't know what to do. Do you think Kirill Marchenko will be the NHL East? You talk about, it's not Marchenko, it's Manichenko. You talk about, I have his name earlier. Yes, and then also the another Russian, the U17. They are the best two defense player right now for Russia, to be honest with you. Marco about that one over there. Coach, who paid Weber for not playing Montreal? Yes. Right now, it's insurance pay for him at that moment. Honestly, Ronnie, it's not the team, honestly, but they pay the insurance for them. But do you think? Like and subscribe. I'm going outside because I see outside. No problem, William. Awesome. I'm still confused why the Vegas brought in Dadonov. I don't know. Adam had maybe a better answer about that one. I do not get it, honestly. They spent the $7.5 million to open up for Martinez and Dadonov. Hopefully, Dadonov will be one. They did exactly what he did with the Panthers, 25 goal. But he had, 6 goals last season? I don't know. He's 33 years old, I believe, now. I don't get it, too. The only thing is good for him right now is because Alex Stark is going to be out for the half of the season. Well, maybe not, but at least for a couple of months. That will open up more space for more ice time. But I thought he was looking to get a center. That's what I don't get it. I don't think so. It's a great move from McCrimmon on that one there. Do you think we'll break out next season and want a chance to win? He's, I don't know. He was on my video this morning, right? Cody Glass is that one I'm really, really curious to watch him next season, how he's going to play. He have a potential to be a good hockey player. He has a chance to get there. He have an opportunity right now with Nashville. They're going to give him a lot of ice. But now, his problem is so far since he's playing NHL, the injury is a part of his little bit happening since he's in NHL with shoulder and concussion. That happening about that one there. All right, William. What do you think of the Preds top 4 defensemen? Right now it's Uzi with with Ekholm at the right now. Also you have Myers over there. Also, Fabro is on number 4. A little bit not sure about Philip Myers at the top 4, but will be interesting if they're going to get that one over there. Be honest with you about to Cody Glass. Yep. Did enough for power play. Yeah, I see that. But again, Tadonov, he play on the left side over there, right? And he's not, I don't know. Are you going to take out Stone and Pacioretty? I don't know, my Adam, on that one. Where do you see the Oilers and the standing next season? And the conference on the West Conference, high. I'll be honest with you. They're going to make the West Conference top 3 for sure. So they're going to be like top 5 overall in that West. They have a strong team. Their goaltender will be fine at some point. Maybe not carry on 82 game. Now, if they get Kudubin, I think that team is getting very dangerous on that side over there. They maybe get something at the trade deadline. I'm curious to see Duncan Keith and Cody Ceci. That's one of my biggest concern about the defensive over there and the goaltender. That's one of my 3 interrogation about the Oilers. 4 likes to go for 25. I have 22, so 3 to go maybe. Ronnie, when a player is suspended by the league, those they have is not at all. They lost completely the money completely. So they are suspended like 7 games, and Wilson make about, I don't know, 200,000. He missed 3 weeks. He lost 600,000. So the money go to the I think they have like not an escrow, but the money go to some place about that one over there. About that. Which team do you think will drop in the standing but maybe stay being a playoff bound? I don't know, but Montreal will be one. Like he is already low anyway, so it's not that they would maybe out But it will be interesting to see that. NHL, I'm going to go to the question first, and then I can answer you after that, if you don't mind. I just want to promise to everybody I will start at 10 o'clock. It's already 10:03. So usually let's play good music about that one over there. You score. It's quiz! Frenchy Quiz! Are you ready? Oh yeah! Quiz! Frenchy Quiz! Are you ready? Let's go. We have a lot of people waiting for that quiz tonight, so we'll see what's happening. And we go. Who's going to win tonight? Here we go. Question number 1. Tonight we have the Boston Bruins. We have the Panthers. We have the Toronto Maple Leafs tonight. They are the 3 teams I select for the question tonight. Prêt pour le quiz, Nicolas? Here we go. We'll see, Michael, how he's going to get. And the Bruins franchise, which number is the most used by a player? So, which number was the most used since the beginning of the Boston in 1922, I believe? Is it number 22? Is it the number 29? Is it the number 24? And is it the number 12 or the number 6? Here we go. Dixon said E. NHL said D. We did not see slide tonight. Anthony Manzano said B. Nicolas said C. Ronnie said D. Says I assumed my answer in advance. A, B, C, D. Ronnie said D. Butter Monkey said A. Enotap said E. Michael Zablet said, I don't know, E. Wow. Butter Monkey said A. Do we miss someone right now? Anybody else? I did not play the drum. What's wrong with you, coach? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Give you a chance, Stretzik. Pick one. Pick one, Stretzik. Take a letters. I'll give you one more chance. Adam said A. All right. The answer, that one over there. We have only one guy got it. The answer is B. 29 with 30 different players. We have only one guy got it. Is Anthony Manzano. Got the B answer right now. Everybody have a D and E and A. So congratulations to Anthony Manzano. Take the lead. And that can see everybody sometime can be wrong at some point. Here we go. Question number 2. And the Bruins franchise history, which head coach has the most W behind the bench? Is it Hart Ross, Mil Schmidt, Claude Julien, Bruce Cassidy, or Harry Sandon? My next answer would be B. I have a D, but the monkey. Dixon says C. Nicolas said A. Anthony Manzano said A. Ronnie says C. Enotap said C. Adam Burger said C. Michael Rosenblatt said A. NHL said E. Cadet said C. The answer to this question, guys, is Dan said A. C. Claude Julien with 419 W. Dixon, Ronnie, Enotap, Adam, and Colette Asham score at that moment, plus Anthony. You all 5-6 run out. Take the lead with 1-0 after 2 questions. So congratulations for everybody. We are moving to question number 3. Here we go. Where's the bottom monkey? Bottom monkey is around? Here we go. This is for Mr. Michael Rosenblatt and Bob the Monkey. And the Panthers history. What is the worst point record in one season? So how many points he did? It was the worst Sunday play in the NHL 1993. That's there. Is it 40 point, 36 point, 32 point, 46 point, or 44 point? This is open up. Here we go. My answer is C. NHL said B. Anthony Manzano said C. Cadet said B. Nicolas said A. Sasik said C. Dixon said B. Michael Rosenblatt said C. Bada Monkey said C. Adam said B. Michael said stop searching. Enotap said C. Is missing Cadet. She did it. Who's missing? Missing Mr. Asham. One more time. The answer of question number 3, guys. B. 36 point, 29-12, and 2013. Who score? We have Adam, second, Cadet with 2. NHL score 1. Dixon score 1. Then Asham said E. So Cadet and Adam run out, take the lead with 2. Then we have Anthony, Dixon, Ronnie, and NHL and Dixon. Dixon, whoops, I have a wrong here. Dixon have 2 good answers, guys. So Dixon have 2. Adam have 2 and Cadet have 2. That's the lead by 3 people. The 3 others have 1 point. Question number 4. And this time we go with the Toronto Maple Leafs. Are you ready? And the Leaf franchise, who has the best percentage win as the head coach with a minimum of 300 game behind the bench? All right, like Shelton Keefe cannot count. He has the best right now. We have only 103 game, I believe. Is it my backup? Pat Quinn, Dick Irvin, Punch Imlach, or Hap Day? My answer would be D, Punch Imlach. Whoops. NHL said C, Dick Irvin. Ronnie said B, Pat Quinn. Colette said C. Dixon said C. Anthony Manzano said E. Eno Tap said B. Adam Berger said B. I think we're missing Michael Rosenblatt and Dan Asham. Dan Asham said E. It was one of the questions after that. Dan Asham said C. Dick Irvin. Michael Rosenblatt said A. Mike Babcock. He's the first one set up. Slice said A. NHL, what did you say, by the way? What do you answer that one over there? Sly. And not Sly, jeez, NHL. NHL, you go with A? Ask one more time, just repeat. Go with A. The answer of this question, guys, is B. Pat Quinn, 591% in our top scored. He now at 2. Adam scored, take the lead at 3. And then we have a new one with 1. Ronnie is now at 2. Whoa! We have Anthony at 1, Dixon at 2, Ronnie at 2, Erner Top at 2. Adam Berger, can't he's win the first time. He has 3. Caleb is at 2. NHL has 1. That's what we are right now at that moment over there. Goddamn leave. Here we go. Last one. If Adam Berger have the right answer, this is over, everybody. We'll be running at him. The pressure is on Adam right now. Adam, before you start a great week, that would be great if you win. Everybody's on inner tap right now. It's funny. By the way, we're going to ask inner tap next time to be live with me. So we're going to see if he's really, really cheating. Just kidding. Static, his answer is E. And the Leaf franchise, who has the most goal in one season? Rick Vile, Frank Mahavlich. Oh, I misspelled Mahavlich, Mr. H. Matt Sundin, Dave Andrechuk, or Wendell Clark? Who has the most goal in one season? Here we go. Everything up after Stratsic is an answer right there. All right, I have, hold on. I have, Enter Tap is A. Ronnie Odette is A. I have Colette at B. Anthony Manzano at C. NHL Hockey at C. Dan Asham at C. Ronnie Odette at A. Dixon at C. Michel Rosenblatt at A. Adam Berger at C. Last call. I want to be sure I got that one over there. Yes, Michael is 0-4 right now. All right, the answer to this question, guys, is A. Rick Vibe, 54 goals in 1981 and 1982. Vibe have a great years over there. He's at the top 4, 3 of the top 5 over there. Dave Andrechuk also is the top over there, honestly. and Dave Andrechuk. Yeah. So happening there, guys. Dixon at 3. Ronnie is at 3. Adam is Dixon. Did you get it? I don't think so. I think it was not you. I need to check with. No, Dixon. Dixon, you're out. It's inner tap is Ronnie at 3. Adam at 3. Cadet Officer at 2. Michael score at 1 tonight. NHL as 1, and that's make up. I'm at 2. Dixon. Yeah, I know. I make a mistake. I thought your name and then it was inner tap. So we have a triple breakout here. A triple breakout. So go overtime. We have Adam, inner tap, and Ronnie. Are you ready for that one over there? Anthony scored 1 point tonight. Yep. Ronnie, I don't think so. No, Michael, you're absolutely not 3 tonight. I'll just give you an answer, Michael. The first answer, that one you have, I don't know, you said E. So you missed the first question about the Boston Bruins. All right. The second question after that, Michael Rosenblatt said A. And the answer, it was C, Claude Julien. So you missed also the second one over there. And then the Panthers, right? For the Panthers one, you said answer soon searching. I don't have this one over there. I have to go to the site. But unfortunately, you don't have 3. Be honest with you. I can't tell you that. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. You're absolutely right. You got it. So we have an overtime right now. Good job, Adams. Michael Rosenblatt. Yes. Now we have Adam, Ronnie, and Dixon. Not Dixon, I'm sorry, inner tap. Would you like to go on overtime, all 3, or all 3 win the contest tonight? Only 3 of you have to say yes or no. I give you about 15 seconds because I don't want to holding this longer. Anything, 1 or 3. We have also 24 likes. Someone need to click on the likes, by the way. Do you like to go overtime, Adam, inner tap, and Ronnie? Adam. Ronnie want to go in overtime. Inner tap. Let's share the goal likes. All right. So you guys, you win tonight. All 3, you are the winner of the first week and night of the Frenchy Quiz for the week. You guys, you on the stand on the all 3 together. You celebrate our winner. Congratulations to Ronnie. First time he win. Inner tap. Is it the 4th time you win? I believe you are 4th time. And then Adam, finally, Adam, make it for the first time since the beginning of the show. We do a Frenchy Quiz. Adam, get it. Adam, he was on a 0-14 or 17 at some point. He beat the record as Sly, by the way. But congratulations for all 3. Well-deserved, everything like that. Dixon, next time, buddy. Hopefully, you're going to get there for sure. Congratulations, all 3. I have a couple more minutes. Honestly, if any question you want to get there, no problem. Ronnie, it was great to see you again. Always great to have you aboard and to give us great answer.
Good night.
Good Good night, Ronnie. That's my Flipper. Flipper said this.
Good night.
Good night.
That's Flipper. Of course, Ronnie, you can celebrate tonight. Have a great night, Adam. First of all, Adam, I want to see you one more thing. I wish you an amazing, great day tomorrow. Be you, be them, all right? Make an impact to them. There are people right there suffering. There are people are sad, but it's going to be a big day for you. And, welcome them with your heart, welcome them with your arm, and welcome them like it's going to be the biggest day for them to welcome them. So enjoy this, embrace this ride, and, be thankful and grateful about that opportunity you have for tomorrow. I wish you the best, and keep me update about your day tomorrow night. Thank you again, Adam. Not yet, Dixon. Nothing happening with Montreal. They heard about Galchenyuk. Maybe they're looking to sign Galchenyuk. It's a rumor. I don't know if it's real. It's real as a rumor. It's not confirmed they're going to sign him, but the rumor is still there for Galchenyuk. They have not many center, by the way, at that moment. I have to go back to school to take care of the teacher kids tomorrow. Awesome, but the monkey. Congratulations, buddy.
Good night.
Good night.
Yes, we talked about Bobby Bowden this morning, Anthony. I make a couple of words about one of the greatest coach in the NCAA. Passed away at 92 years old today, or late last night. I'm not sure exactly when, but yes, we talk about him. By the way, just give you an idea. See, coach is not too bad. Look, we talk about him this morning. We have a great analogy about him, and we talk about also Jimmy V and in our tab. We talk about this for this morning. So thanks, Anthony, to remind me that. It's great to see that. Yes, coach, one day to our 25 live, it will be turned. We're going to get 10,000. We're going to get there. Yeah, we're going to have more people. I'm not going to go through that direction, but we're going to go that way. We're going to bring the people live with me. I'm going to put 5 people, and they are the only 5 people contesting, and we'll go that way. We're going to chant for that one for sure. But right now, we are far away to get that way. Chunky he's coming back. We'll be interesting about that one. For Galchi, he's going to be back for sure. Coach, would you look at Matthews and Brady? Who is your honest opinion? Please closer to the father and tell the playing style. That was pretty good, right? Keith, he was like amazing. He was packed the net all the time. For me right now, I think because Matthews struggled a little bit, Brady's going to be a closer one right now, but he needs to score more. I'm not sure if Brady's going to score a lot of goals in NHL. He scored against Montreal, but the rest is not scored too much. He's a great forward to check. If he can get 30 goals, we talk about Keith Tkachuk, the dad scored, 50 goals at some point. Dixon, he made a great pass to Caulfield in the playoff. Yeah, when they scored over time. I remember that one over there for sure. To be honest with you, Galchenyuk make a big mistake at the blue line, and they have a 2-0, and that's what happened. For sure. Coach, what initial trade would you consider to be the worst ever made? Oh, yeah, so many. Sudden was amazing. Sudden got trade from Quebec to the Toronto Maple Leafs, and he explodes in Toronto Maple Leafs. He have a lot of record over there. He was really, really a great big guy, Sweden center, wearing number 13. Just an elegant skater, not physical. It's really poor Sweden. I wish Steven Member would be here because he would tell you a lot of stuff about Matt Sundin, but great hockey player, to be honest with you. I don't know if I can consider him a little bit like Joe Sakic, but I'll be honest with you with this. I think that's the way I can see that. The last player to play number 23 for the Montreal Canadiens. Honestly, before that, my favorite player was Bob Gainey. Honestly, I'm sure other player. I'm not sure he's the last one wearing the number 23, but Bob Gainey was the one I always like. I love about. But I think someone wear after that. To be honest with you, and I did not miss your question. For me, the recently, right? I'm not saying overall, but the biggest one for me the last 10 years, right? I'll be honest with you. It's Philip Forsberg against Martin Iraq. For me, that's the biggest one. I think Philip Forsberg is bigger in our tap at Rounds Courtnall for John Cordick. Forsberg against Martin Iraq. You have a lot of trade like that, but I think that one, it would be the big one over there, to be honest with you. I think for me, this one is the biggest mistake of David Point. I'll be honest with you. I don't know, but I think at that moment it would be like this one there. But yeah, but Brand Bellows was another one where number 23, but also Turner Stevenson went number 23 after he got number 30 at some point. And then, I think that was another one. I think you have one guy wear it for 1 year or something like that. I'm not remember his name, but I think that's the last time I remember about Gainey, about the number 23. Who do you think will won the Conn Smythe the Penner won in 1996? I think Robin spoke. Yeah, I think so too. Not yet. The negotiation is still are flying around. They are not the only team and the chasing for Thorak. Boston is another looking for him for sure. They have another team also with Boston, Montreal. I don't remember who he was. They was looking for Thorak. Jeez, I don't remember. But yeah, so it'll be interesting if they can get him over there. And on top, I know we made by Cornell for John Gordick, but the thing for me was this. Coach, when you look at the Edmonton, do you see him as a top-line center or winger in his career? I think because the situation with right now, what Florida is, I would see him have more chance to play a winger as a center. Because you think about this right now, you can get Barkov, Bennett, and Lundell, right? And I think right now for him, it would be there. I wouldn't be surprised if Epionemi or Tarasenko would be traded if they're looking close to the Stanley Cup. Yeah, but Ronnie on the I know Brent Bellows wear it after that. I know Turner Stevenson wear it at the end of 90s, 2000, beginning of 2000. I think I have another guy, a French Canadian guy, wear number 23 was like for 1 year or something like that. But since that, he got retired, the number about that. So unfortunately happening, like some jersey out on the top ceiling, but before he got on the top ceiling, some players wear it. And I know Brent Bellows wearing number 23 after Gainey for sure. Do you think Penny cracked the lineup this year? I'm not sure. They would give him all the chance. But again, I'm not sure how he's going to be good enough to get consistency. But they would give him a chance right now, a solid chance this year, because they're looking at center. Can he be the answer? I don't know. I think for me, I'm not worried too much about him. I'm more worried about Kotkaniemi. Kotkaniemi is the big piece of the puzzle of what Back Bergevin is right now. Because if they're going to get anybody, Kotkaniemi have to step up as a center number 2. I'm not worried about Jake Evans. I'm not worried about Cedric Paquette. And I'm worried about Poland. I'm really worried right now if they don't fix the problem, if Kotkaniemi can carry on that all the way. I don't think so by the monkey. I believe Tarasenko will be traded before the season starts. And I still believe Islander are the first team to get him at that moment. So do you think they will trade him then for the young defenseman? That would be someone they're looking for. I would not be surprised, Anthony, they get that one, the defenseman 3 and 4 at some point. What do you about Nurse getting $8 million, 8 year? It's overall, it's good if he continues to be that way. So we're talking, coach. That is a scorer about 12, 15 goals per year. I don't expect more 40 point, right, or 50 point. But he's a number one defenseman, has the more physicality, the more body check, everything like that. So you have other things like other defensemen does not have, like Werenski or Mekar. But he had to produce a minimum of 2-digit number as a goal on the net. He cannot have like 6 goals to 9.25. He's not going to get 40 assists. He's going to be about 12 goals, 25 assists, 30 assists max, I believe. And then after that, he's going to be number one defenseman with the more body check hits by 60 minutes, the top 3 defensemen, if not the best for that part over there. If he does it, he deserves this. But again, the first 6 years, I'm not worried. But like everybody got an 8-year contract, the year number 7, 8, 6, 8, 7, 8 is a problem. For him, it's about consistency scoring, the double digit to get that money. Francis, here we go. That was the kid I was talking. I was not sure his last name. I know he was a French Canadian. Okay, the most worrying number of all the team, and what number? Wow. Coach, by chance, do you know what the record is for the lowest goal against average, a save percentage win, and a single season? Oh, I will try with the Montreal Canadiens on that one over there. But I would not be surprised if Bernard Parent have this. But that's a great question, Anthony. Ronnie, for the word number all the time, have to be a lower number. Mosey Maloney, welcome aboard, guys. Are you going to be on number 26? Mosey, we need someone to click on the likes. Can you click on the likes, buddy? We need 25. Welcome aboard, Mosey. Number 21. I'm surprised. I was thinking about number 2 or number 3. But Anthony is because Martin Brodeur is good. Great. But for me, he was not the best goaltender. He was great with with carry on the puck, everything like that, play around the net, everything like that. But Martin Brodeur, guys, he was lucky to play with New Jersey, everything like that. But he was great. But I don't believe he's the best goaltender in my book. That's my feeling. Coach, do you have any hot take for the season? For the upcoming season? I'm not ready yet. It's coming. It's just hard right now. Yes. Desjardins, Mickey, and I can maybe forget another one, Ronnie. It's hard, but because the team are not done yet. That's the difficult about that one. I want to do my power ranking, but still not sure if I have to do it yet because the ranking is not done yet. It's not like the team are not done yet. So we'll be able to this. Thank you so much, Mose. You got the number 25. If not go play at a good team, do you think he would be recognized one of the? He's really already the top 5 best goaltender as a stat number, win, everything like that, right? And I think he would be one of the best, of course. I agree with that one over there. He did pretty good with Florida and Vancouver, to be honest with you. Overall, if you think about his performance as the goaltender in NHL. Wow, we have Jacket, Fan Go Jacket in the house. Don't forget to click on the like, Jacket. That'd be great. Hopefully you're doing well with your Blue Jacket, by the way. Are you excited for the upcoming season? Did you see when Gallagher can open up Nurse head first into the boards during the season by hitting from behind a couple of games before? I cannot remember that. Coach, my top goalie all the time, Jacques Plante, Tony Esposito, L. Bedford. Not a bad selection for sure. What's up, buddy? How you feel about Zed Jones out of your team? Not looking good, buddy. No worry. I'm worried about them. Jacques Plante was great. Tony Esposito have his own style. Ed Bedford was like strange, honestly. But if you go back in the time, like I don't know Johnny Golden here, but you have a lot of good goaltender in NHL. Tony Esposito, the Chicago Blackhawks, the brother at Phil Esposito. I agree with you, Jacket. They have to figure out something, but again, they will have a not a bad year. They're still the core of the team is there, but I don't think so. They will be great. It was a game that Romanov knocked out Kera. Yeah, it was not a bad check. It was just Kera fall apart. Coach, have you guys ever thought about doing all-time starting five? We did not think about this yet. Goaltending has changed so much over the decade. I agree with you in our tap about that one there. On different ways, right? And you have that. It's right 80s, all the French Canadiens, the François Allaire, the Patrick Roy, the Martin Brodeur, the Roberto Luengo, and all those Marc-André Fleury and those stars, the players step up for the French Canadiens. Then after that, you get that Finland goaltender. Then after that, you got the Russian goaltender. And every decade, the country bring more goaltender. Montreal, the Canada don't produce a lot of goaltender like they was before. Yeah. Chelios, I think at some point, Victor Edmond, I will take him before Chelios. Wayne Gretzky, Ovechkin is not too bad. I think you have a better player at Mike Modano will be my selection over there. I would go with Mario Lemieux as that selection for sure before Mike Modano on my book. Yeah, well, you have so many great hockey player guys, so everything on that. So, guys, Quebec makes sure goalies. In the past, yes. In 1980s, 90s, it was the guess. Also, size of goalies and equipment size was that. Yeah, it was funny when you mentioned this earlier. My mind was right there about equipment, everything like that. I didn't mention this to you, but I was thinking about this when you said that. Mario Lemieux, Anthony. Mario Lemieux is the best one over there for me. Just a great hockey player. Just, you know what I mean? And I cannot say that, but I'll be honest with you. Mike Bossy was just an amazing, great hockey player. I know Ovechkin is going to get maybe the second or the best scorer, but Mike Bossy, guys, was unbelievable. Before, 90 could win it if he's a goaltender. Of course, the goaltender is always one of the top three. But I would not be surprised after that. You have to go with a guy can... I think Ekblad could be one over there. But after that, you have to be like a Grander. Can step up that one, like a Bennett possible. But Ekblad would be my third selection. Honestly, it's François Allaire. but I know he's particular one. But for me, Francois Allaire was the next generation of goaltender. Generally speaking, who do you think the greatest hockey player make the worst coach? I don't know how I can answer that one over there. Because sometimes you have a lot of players with expectation, high expectation, and the team go apart, fall apart, everything like that. A team where they're supposed to win a Stanley Cup and it does not go that way over there, fall apart. It's hard. At least, I don't know what direction you want to talk about this, but that's what I'm thinking in my head right now. The Quebec goalie face way more shot. Get why they are so good. They are not good like they was before. I think right now it's all about Russian. The Russian, Finland goaltender are excellent for me. More like the Russian, to be honest with you. I know I said Finland. But yeah, that's my point, was that's a little bit what I was talking about. You know what I mean? Those kind of the expectation goal, the player where they don't really care, everything like that. It's all about the one I would say to you, the me players, right? All right, guys, it's 10:45. I was promised myself to be here about 90 minutes, not max on 90 minutes, 75 minutes, but I appreciate your help tonight. I appreciate, guys, we get the 26 likes. That's what another good for me about that one there. Oh, I know we would like to have 50, 60 people here, but I don't care. What I love is to see each one of you come back all the time with great questions. Butter Monkey, Dixon, always great to see you aboard. Ronnie is always amazing with a couple of questions. And the rest of you guys, you're amazing. You impress me all the time. And without you, this is impossible. And I just want to say I'm grateful to see you every time, the morning or the evening. And I wish you an amazing, great week, the second week in August, to be honest with you. So I hope you have an amazing, great week. So I look forward to see you tomorrow morning, 11 o'clock Eastern Time. Or tomorrow night, we're going to be back at 9 o'clock Eastern Time. If the goalies are 70 will play today, the score would be 40 goals. But is the equipment, like you said, in our tap, it was the problem and everything. You know what I mean? That's what I said. You never compare generation with another generation, everything like that. The stick wood with the, iron wood, everything like that. It's just crazy, the equipment, what they look like. So, and our tap, always a pleasure, buddy. Dixon, thank you so much. I think the player had to work extremely hard to get where they did. Understand Smalling. Yeah. I agree with you about that one there. It's a game of mindset. It's all about here at the end of the day. But before we leave, we always remind you one more thing.
You are awesome. You are amazing. You are the best. And remember, you have greatness inside of you.
What if I open my soul?
Have an amazing, great night, everybody. I look forward to see you next time. And I look for you tomorrow morning, 11 o'clock, when I co-host Michael David. Thanks again to join us during the weekend. It was great to have a 3 live stream special weekend. It's off season and we show up. Let's just give you an idea of what we care about this. And we want to be sure we become the #1 on YouTube channel, Hockey, at some point. It just takes time and with patience. Have an amazing, great night, everybody. Good night, Ethan. Thank you to be here, buddy.
Is this another breakdown? You and me, should I say so? We're just putting on a show. What do I know? I need to open my eyes and get a touch of that reality. Don't want another surprise. I'd rather want you to just let me be. What do I know? What's going on now? Is this another breakdown? You it.